Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between, well, this is going to be a game between VietnamGosu versus SaysO. This game taking place here on Northern Isle. Alright, VietnamGosu spawning as the undead player on the bottom left-hand side of the map in the teal colors. Meanwhile, SaysO spawning as the purple human on the top right. Still no farms as of yet. Should be, well, training up this peasant, should be building up a farm here, and we will be getting underway. Oh, well, nope, opted to go down to the south here, and then, well, why did they, like, switch work? I don't know. I guess rotation at work so that it doesn't feel like you're not doing anything. You're doing the same thing over and over and nothing's really happening. So switch it up, build a different building, and get things going. Anyways, human versus undead on Northern Isle. A matchup we've seen all before. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Do consider please hitting the subscribe and the like button. You don't need to hit the bell. I'm just trying to get to 100,000 Ks just to see if they would actually if they would actually give me my silver play button, but I'm still, well, barely halfway, or I'm just a little over halfway there with my numbers actually falling. So I don't know. If you guys know some people who enjoy Warcraft 3 content or know some channels out there, definitely give me a shout out, a plug, all of that jazz, and I'll see if I can actually showcase a YouTube play button behind me, which would actually be pretty cool, I got to admit, after doing this for over 10 plus years. Archmage getting trained up here, footmen getting trained up as well. We should be getting in more footmen as soon as more peasants are ready to get to work. Not quite sure on that delay there. Meanwhile, down to the south, it is going to be a Lich first. So VietnamGosu opting to go for a Lich first, going to be using Rod of Necromancy and Dark Ritual to replenish that mana, but we also know that it is very difficult to heal undead units. Well, it was difficult to heal undead units until the introduction of that dagger, where you can sacrifice a unit in order to heal. That ritual dagger is so useful in the not always seeing Death Knight first. Off on the north here, camera movement's a little sketchy. My apologies. Archmage looking to clear out the Ogre Warrior creep camp. Gonna pick up a Circuit of Nobility, a nice item there. And the human player just gonna perhaps continue to make his rounds as well. Getting up to level 2 will be incredibly important. Meanwhile, Lich on the south side of the field already used Rod of Necromancy charge once. It should be using up another one right there, trying to get as many skeletal minions out here onto the battlefield and clearing things up. Claws of Attack +9, a very nice item for that Lich, as his auto attack, well, essentially becomes 30% stronger overall as that unit gets taken down as well. Ritual Dagger, Claws of Attack +9, auto attack of that Lich is up, and we should be looking at a gold mine there. Maybe Skeleton to Dark Ritual, probably not. Well, we'll see how all of this works out, as the Lich now going to be pushing forward, and that Lich does have very high hero nuking potential, or just unit nuking potential as well, especially followed up with that Claws of Attack +9. Militia are often, well, very, very low on hit points. Lich now looking to back away, and now, Archmage now looking to back away. You can see the ghouls are looking to engage here as well. More skeletal minions coming out to engage. There's a big frost over there, a giant collection of damage going across multiple units, as the Lich looking to perhaps finish off another, well, peasant or two. No expansion getting underway. Meanwhile, this low hit point ghoul perhaps going to try to cannibalize, head off to the north, pull away some of the attackers, and by doing exactly that, oh no, beautiful micro coming in from SaysO, going to be able to finish off that ghoul, as there was that slight shift to the north, a little bit of additional micro right there. Now Lich is taking a quite bit more damage than expected, and now needs to find a way to get away from all of the action here, as it looks to hover and move its way back down to the south. Archmage will find a Nerubian tower in the process of being upgraded, a ghoul and an acolyte trying to take down the Archmage here. Damage is going to start racking up onto that haunted gold mine, and because of the, well, additional damage from the water elemental and the additional damage from the Claws of Attack +9, this haunted gold mine will force to be canceled. Acolyte could perhaps try and retreat back here. More damage still adding onto that Archmage, who does have Boots of Speed. Meanwhile, a lot of action. Ghoul getting taken down in the middle portion of the map, as more ghouls are now swarming in off to the north. Lich low on hit points, not going to tier 2 yet, and this is the problem. Any damage that gets absorbed by the Lich generally stays there for quite some time. 27 supply compared to 32. Units going off to the north here. Ghoul is going to easily take down that scout tower, trying to finish off things even further. Meanwhile, another peasant may end up getting taken down. 2 more shots or 3 more shots are necessary to take down that peasant there. And is it going to be enough? No, it is not. That peasant able to retreat back. Meanwhile, fight in the middle portion of the map. 2 water elementals. Footmen going to be able to trap down a ghoul. No, not going to be able to do that. Ghoul able to run and get away. Fight again another day. Meanwhile, the Lich is still healing up off of that ritual dagger, gonna pick up a sentry ward and continuing to use dark rituals to try and keep himself topped off on mana. Now, the odd levels are incredibly important, and SaysO gets to level 3 first. Level 2 water elementals deal significantly more damage, have significantly more hit points, and are just, well, that much better than their level 1 variety. Lich is still sitting at level 2, hoping to perhaps get a little bit of damage here. So there is that sentry ward keeping track of everything. Water elementals is going to make its way down. Archmage is using actually a potion of replenishment, and that is going to be exactly what the doctor ordered: hit points and a mana in order to stop this haunted gold mine again. Meanwhile, off to the north though, level 3 now on that Lich, we can see how powerful level 3 Frost Novas can be, as more damage is still racking up here. All right, Ghouls trying to fight back every which way. There is a collection right there of multiple units taking a lot of damage. And is the Lich going to be able to get out of this tough spot here? That is the question. Now, Lich is actually down to 163 hit points, needs to get away. Footmen are getting taken out. Meanwhile, Lich is still running around in circles as the water elementals are taking down the Nerubian tower. Lich realizes Archmage must be nearby and wants to get a little bit away here, and is now going to try and, well, walk away very, very quickly. Ghouls continuing to get taken out, and this is not a good fight for VietnamGosu. 29 supply compared to 31. The town hall is still getting constructed here. More skeletal minions looking to fight. There goes another ghoul. Archmage nearing level 4. Meanwhile, the Lich is still sitting only at level 3. And what really needs that level 2 Dark Ritual if he wants to machine gun out all of those Frost Novas. All right. Skeletal minions are back out here onto the battlefield. Ghouls are now retreating back as well. Back on Blight, they will be a little bit safer. We are still only at Necropolis, and once more, VietnamGosu's gold mine at the expansion has been shut down. Off to the north, SaysO will be getting up this expansion here in just a moment, and it looks as though SaysO is in a great spot as his tech to tier 2 has also started. 36 supply compared to 30. Will the relenting pressure, or will SaysO make a mistake, allowing VietnamGosu to perhaps shut down the main base or get too much experience on that Lich? Here's the question. Here's the follow-up attack. Skeletal minions are already diving on in. There's a big Frost Nova, a bunch of peasants all lined up, and then ending up getting a nice icy blast of damage. Now going after the scout tower, perhaps to try and shut down that arcane tower, and it once more, the expansion is going to be harassed away. Meanwhile, down to the south, Archmage and Footman going to go ahead and engage here. And is this the problem? Should SaysO have just defended his own location, as this was a fully operational expansion instead of an expansion that was just still trying to get its feet underneath it? All of the peasants are gone. Goblin Shredder now joining in on the fight as well. We are seeing a tech to tier 2 and still nothing coming in from VietnamGosu, who has just trained up a Lich and a bunch of ghouls. Scroll of Town Portal, Archmage back in the fight here. A lot of low hit point units. Are we going to see death of a Footman? Yes, there goes one. As you can see, more auto attacks onto, yes, level 4 now on that Lich. We could see another Dark Ritual right there, and suddenly the Lich has plenty of mana to try and rack up quite a bit more damage. Goblin Zeppelin now making its way back over. Ghoul trying to escape. There goes one more ghoul. Another ghoul going to get taken down. Archmage halfway, more than halfway to level 5 already, as the Lich looks to retreat back. 27 supply over 30. Yeah. All right. Once more, well, VietnamGosu trying to set up an expansion. We've seen this before, and we are seeing it again. Meanwhile, off to the north, Goblin Shredder, peasants trying to rebuild the infrastructure that was lost at the expansion. The town hall, however, is intact after all this time. 29 supply compared to 30. Oh, ghouls actually not realizing that the creeps are still aggroed here, and even the computer wants, well, SaysO to try and take this game. All right, ghouls, all, well, conga lining up north, absorbing quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, Goblin Zeppelin, well, taking quite a bit of damage as well. Footman trying to retreat back as we're looking at water elementals continuing to engage here. Skeletal minions, Archmage could be in trouble. Goblin Zeppelin now trying to reach its way back off to the north. We're looking at additional towers getting added in once more. Water elementals putting pressure in here. And well, remember, all of these ghouls, or many of these ghouls, have suffered quite a bit of damage already, as the Goblin Shredder now joining in on the battle. 34 to 61 damage is rather high melee damage already, as the Archmage gets up to level 5. Level 3 water elementals should be joining out on the battlefield shortly. Meanwhile, Archmage is going to have a very difficult time, or excuse me, Lich is going to have a difficult time holding in this location. The expansion after, well, 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes before the expansion finally goes up. The amount of gold mined, 9,400 versus 1,000. Only a minute difference in all of the mining, even though SaysO has had this base up and running for quite a bit longer. Archmage down. Mountain King now also onto the battlefield. Tech to tier 2 not even started, as well, VietnamGosu trying to show how Gosu he is, winning this game straight up with ghouls and a Lich. Mountain King, Archmage getting ready to engage. Stormbolt. Oh, there's a Frost Nova onto the Archmage there. No easy heals. Lich now retreating back. Does have plus 14 damage. Going to try and get a bit more mana, as we see the tech to tier 2 are now getting underway, but it may be too little, too late. Mountain King, well, looking to perhaps take down that Tomb of Relics, take away any of that home field advantage, as we see a Spirit Tower and a Nerubian Tower back at home to act as a bit of base defense. No Crypt Fiends getting added in. There is a, well, Frost Nova followed by a Stormbolt right there. Those level 3 water elementals could easily clean up many of those ghouls there. As you can see, each shot, there goes another Stormbolt there. Frost Nova onto the Archmage. Archmage now down to 67 hit points. Another auto attack, 24. It gets taken down. Lich now still alive and well. Level 1 Mountain King is all that is left here, as it takes down another unit. Lich continuing the fight. Gonna perhaps get a Dark Ritual, get a Frost Nova off onto the Mountain King. Mountain King is in serious trouble. It jumps away and is able to live and fight another day. All right, we're going after the Water Elemental now. The Water Elemental, is it going to actually give experience to the Lich? Is there enough time and damage there? A timed life, and the Lich does get to level 5. Level 3 Frost Nova now on the table. Lich should really be on Blight if it wants to, well, if it really wants to regenerate any sort of serious hit points. Now finally realizing, yeah, I should be on Blight. There is a Ritual Dagger use there, as the Lich regenerates some precious mana. All right. Mountain King, Archmage, both resurrected at the tavern. They're trying to get healed back up. No Arcane Sanctum as of yet. Instead, going into Workshop and another barracks for, well, Riflemen and Mortar teams. Down to the south side here, another Necropolis being placed down. 13 minutes into this game, Lich is still by itself, as the tech to tier 2 has just, or is starting to finish off. Lich making its way off to the north here.
Player's forces are under attack.
Lich making its way off to the north here. Where is it going to try and go? Perhaps head off to next Acolyte. Everything okay over there? Okay. Okay. Coming back around. A lot of Lich coming back across here, trying to, oh, finds the Archmage out in the open battlefield. Gonna go ahead and engage here. A little bit of damage. Water Elemental now being dropped down. Knights are already under the battlefield here. Lich has to be careful. Cannot stick around in this battle. Does have a potion of lesser invulnerability. Does not use it in time. I was waiting for that potion of invulnerability to be used. There is the, there's a potion of invulnerability now being used here. But at what point is that actually going to be useful? He needed to shake off that very first Stormbolt. Mountain King going to be able to get off a Stormbolt, finish off that Lich. And, well, an easy game for SaysO after shutting down VietnamGosu's expansion multiple times, able to clean that up nicely and then taking that tech advantage. The introduction of the Mountain King did have an immediate impact, and then finally that tech into tier 3, allowing for the Paladin to make its way out into play. But the tipping point was already reached much earlier, as Does the staff of teleportation cancel invulnerability? I do believe so. Really, VietnamGosu should have used that potion of invulnerability as the Stormbolt was flying towards it. There was plenty of time. The animation there, he knew it was on the way. We could have, I think we all saw it inbound, and that potion of invulnerability, if it was used, could have shaken off a little bit of damage, that stun, and also caused a little bit of separation. Even then, it would have been an uphill battle with a level 5 Lich going up against a level 5 Archmage, a Mountain King, and a Paladin as well, as SaysO had the tech advantage and also had the resource advantage as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.